Democrats have a funny love-hate relationship with Christian nationalism. Let a conservative or a Republican make the vaguest appeal to religious conviction in a discussion about abortion, transgenderism, family values, whatever. Automatic flag on the play, shut up, don't bring God into the discussion because you're a fascist and you're a Nazi. But then it's a standing ovation for a politician like James Tallarico when he constantly invokes the Bible as long as he's pushing for some socialist big government idea. Tallarico and other liberals will quote scripture that says to take care of the widow, take care of the homeless, take care of the sick, and of course love thy neighbor. And because of that, that must mean that the federal government must provide more welfare, more free housing, of course universal health care, and you better believe we're going to let kids transition because that's the loving thing to do, even if the parents don't want that. Of course, the Bible is calling Christians as individuals to take care of these people and to love thy neighbor and all of that. But if someone can twist scripture in such a way and use their imagination to think of ways to invoke the Bible to give the federal government more power to do these things, then Democrats are all for it. Because after all, Democrats love socialism. But that's not Christian nationalism.
Yeah, it's how the Democrats abuse the Bible. They like switch it around, make it look like their words are different, just because they want to push their agendas and stuff.
Yeah, it's like they're just trying to trick these nice Christian people. And like, it's for someone who's not educated. If you tell them like, Jesus was an immigrant, so do you still hate immigrants? And they might be like, yeah, I mean, I guess not. And then
And it's not hating him. Remember, we got to correct it with this whole
illegal.
big thing. Yeah, it's about illegal aliens, not immigrants. It does say you love the immigrant, which you should. If we invite someone to our country and we give them citizenship, and they're an American just like us. So yeah, absolutely, we should show them love. Now, if you come in here illegally, grape, unalive, break laws, or if you come here on a student visa, and then you're leading protests for Hamas at our campuses, and no, man, I'm not gonna keep you here. But that's the thing, man. It's something that I really want to get you guys to look at and understand what's happening, man. First, they want to make our religion racist. Just like you said, Christian white nationalism. I've shown you clips, people saying it all the time. And they've decided, like, no, now what we'll do is just take their religion and we'll cherry pick certain spots, little lines out of it. And then we'll just say, yeah, well, see, love thy neighbor. So, of course, you got to let that little kid transition, man. Like, what do you mean? Jesus would do it. He loves his neighbor. Love him. Let them do whatever. Border, there's no border. Everybody, there's no border. Love that. There's no borders. Does heaven have a border? Yes. Yes, it does. You can't live any kind of way and just think you're gonna get accepted and brought up into heaven. I told you guys there's a lot I got to make up for in my life. Um, I don't even know the details with the TBI, but I know enough to know, man. You know, uh, yeah, I got some work to do, right? Not that if I say I love the Lord and like all of a sudden now I'm forgiven and everything. No, man, I gotta live a certain way. I gotta work a certain way. I gotta make up for uh, the time of my life when I really wasn't centered and thinking about walking that way and being about God, right? Which is why I want to make sure you guys are. So you're never sitting around 36. Well, obviously, I hope you're not. That's a very memory loss, but sitting around 36, hearing stories, and obviously you'll probably remember, but it's just seeing your past and just kind of thinking, like, what were you doing, dude? Like, what? And just, don't got the memory, so I don't know why. I don't have all the logical reasons, but I look at it and I know for a fact, and I've said it to them very open about it. Like, yeah, I wasn't good. Dad wasn't a good person. Dad was doing some pretty bad stuff. Now, Dad worked, made good money, took care of the family, so on the surface, everything looked great. But yeah, I was a CINA. Christian in name only.